Welcome back to another video review, and guess what, Jason?
It's Halloween.
It's Halloween! And we're really pumped up and excited to see Annabelle. We had a couple of options here. We could have seen that or Ouija, the Ouija board movie. Right. That looked terrible. But yeah, we're going to see Annabelle. Sean is here somewhere. Let's find him and see what he brings to the table this week. So it looks like Sean's finally shown up, and when we told him to get in the spirit, we didn't quite mean like this. We meant wear orange. So Sean, what made you decide to wear what you wear on your blind dates?
What is this, man?
He told me to dress up. He said, we're all going to dress up for Halloween. So.
He said, let's get in the spirit of Halloween, wear orange. We're adults now.
No.
That's, not really sure what this is about, buddy, but,
Oh, you bet you're sure.
So, Sir Sean, are you excited to see Annabelle today?
I am excited to see Annabelle. I don't know why I'm excited to see Annabelle, but I feel it's important that I be excited about something.
Really? How'd it go in there, buddy?
It went very well, thank you.
So, Sean, I never thought I'd see you show up wearing a dress, man. Is this what you do when you can't get women to hang out with? You just kind of pretend to be one yourself?
Well, listen, most guys chase skirt. I wear it.
It's a character study with action sequences.
That movie sucked. There's nothing witty to say. There's nothing cute to say. It sucked.
Don't beat around the bush, Jeff. Give us your honest opinion.
Have you guys ever seen The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown?
Yes.
So in that, everybody's getting candy in their bags and everybody's happy on Halloween, except for Charlie Brown, who looks in his bag and there's a rock. And that's how I felt when I saw this movie. This is the rock in my Halloween candy bag.
This is about as cliche as it gets. Every last convention you can use in a horror movie is used in here in a way that's guaranteed not to be scary.
The doll doesn't do anything at all.
The doll never moves.
The doll never moves.
Spoiler, the doll never moves. It doesn't turn its head. It doesn't look up. The eyes don't even move.
Now, from one shot to the next, when the doll does move, it's not the doll moving on its own. It's the guy operating the camera trying to make the scene scary.
The absolute nicest thing I can say about this movie is the fact that it was only $5 to get in. Popcorn was only $2, and nobody harassed us about Sean being dressed like Braveheart. And that's it.
And there was no male nudity.
There was no...
First time in a while we've gotten away without seeing some part of a man.
There was no Michael Parks' butt. There was no Ray Liotta's butt. Ben Affleck's cock fleck did not appear.
I do think that the male character here, Dr. John, whatever his last name was, it's never discussed, he kind of gives in to the whole I'm a man of science and medicine to I believe in the occult really fast. He never questions his wife, not once. Not about the random fire, not about the shit getting broken, not about stuff flying across the room when he ain't looking.
He's like clearly demon possession is the only answer.
Exactly.
This is what's going on.
I have an opposite opinion of that. I think he's like, my wife is crazy. I don't believe her. But the minute, she's been through a bunch of stuff. The house burned down. She's got bruises. She's been stabbed. He doesn't believe her. The minute the priest gets hurt, he's like, oh my God, demons.
Definitely wasn't a mugging. Not in California.
At one point in the movie, the priest comes along to say, we've got to get rid of this doll. It's possessed, blah, blah, blah. At that point, they've only tried to get rid of the doll once, and that was by throwing it in the trash. And at that point, they're out of ideas. Try throwing it away again. Maybe at least one more time.
Maybe throw it away in the trash next door.
Yeah, somewhere.
This movie suffers from a Hamlet complex because every last character in here talks about doing stuff, but doesn't actually do it. I realize it's funny because I'm wearing chainmail, all right? But they talk about, getting rid of the doll. They don't really do it. They talk about hunting down these people who are drawing these crazy pictures. They never do it. They talk about getting help. They don't get help.
Normally I'll have something nice to say. I'll start off with something like, it was a bad movie, but it's fun. This is neither of those things. Well, I'll take that back. It is bad, but it's not fun whatsoever. There's no real good jump out scary moments other than ones you see in the preview. So if you've seen the preview, you've seen the movie.
Yes, it's one of those like Prometheus where, you know, you see the trailer and you think it's going to be awesome, and then you see it and like, this is a giant steaming pile of poo.
So there's a great moment in this movie where the poorly cast detective, and apparently all detectives are poorly cast in these movies, takes a look at the woman. I can't remember her name. It was so inconsequential. And he says, "Ma'am, crazy people do crazy things. And the craziest thing any of you can do is buy a ticket to this movie and ruin your Halloween."
Whoever was in charge of super gluing that detective's mustache on did a bang up job. I mean, you could tell it was fake, but it stayed on. I love how the husband and the wife both make this big deal about, leaving town, getting a new job and a new house and a new situation. But apparently they didn't move very far because they still go to the same church every Sunday and they still drive.
It's true.
So it's like, what do they move? 5 minutes down the road? Like, oh, we crossed over the county line. I'm like, honey, we've only gone 2 blocks.
I love how she gets into the elevator to escape the demon, and the elevator opens 4 times on the same floor. I was expecting something a little scary to happen there. It didn't. The elevator just opened on the same floor.
And that
4
gag
times.
got so old so quickly. It's like every time she peeks out, like she expects it to be the 6th floor. And like, nope, still the basement.
I was hoping the projector would break 4 times so we didn't have to sit through the end of the movie. So I don't know why I'm even going to ask, but I am. Would you guys recommend this movie?
If you ever listen to us on any movie, make it this movie. Don't see it, please. Without even seeing Ouija, I'm going to tell people to go see Ouija instead.
Make a better choice.
Make a better choice.
So on behalf of myself, Honeycombs, and William Wallace, we'd like to wish all of you an amazing, safe, and Annabelle-free Halloween. Have a good one. We talked and we want you to change before we go to dinner.
There's only one way this dress is coming off, buddy.